Hello. Would you like to come up? So this game that we're about to play is What Would Pastor Nate Do? This nice cowboy.
That's actually a real. You didn't Photoshop that. That's actually a legit. That was my first Halloween costume when I first became a pastor. It was 7 years ago.
Yeah. So.
You know what that is? That's an Australian cowboy outfit.
So everybody has a paper and pen, right? How the game works is you're going to write 1 to 10 on your paper, and each question is a scenario, and you have to try to guess what Pastor Nate would do. You have to pick what you think he would do in that scenario. So, on to the first question. Oh yeah, write your name on the paper too. What would Pastor Nate do if a dog ate his sermon notes Saturday night? A, revise or reuse an old sermon. B, take the dog to the pound. C, call Pastor Matthew in to save his butt. Which one will he do? Honestly, I would pick C. All right, everybody got it? On to 2. The children ministry is in crisis. How would Pastor Nate help? A, change diapers. B, clean up puke. Or C, wipe snotty noses. All equally bad.
Where's D? What's D?
All of the above. That's the point.
This is student ministry, right?
No, children's. Which one? All right, you got it. On to 3. Who is past?
By the way, is there anything good that's going to happen to me in any of these questions? Or are they all bad?
We'll find out.
Okay, all right.
Who is Pastor Nate most likely to tell an embarrassing story about in a sermon? A, Shannon. B, Nathan. Or C, Aiden. Who
has the most embarrassing stories about that? But who could take it the most is really the question you want to think about.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors to picking. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, next question. Pastor Nate tells an embarrassing story about Shannon in a sermon. Does he A, buy her flowers, B, do all the chores, or C, sleep at Pastor Todd's house?
Well, the real answer to that is A, B, and C.
The table?
But
all right. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, next question. Pastor Nate loses a bet and has to wear a jersey to the Eagles game. Which does he choose? A, Cowboys. B, Patriots. Or C, Steelers? It's easy. Everybody got it? Next question. If the pastor gig doesn't work out, which job does Pastor Nate choose? A, water ski instructor. B, pet food tester. Or C, snake milker.
Snake milker?
Yeah, it's where they milk the venom from snakes.
Well, if I'm wearing that outfit.
This is very interesting job choices.
case scenario of my life was in like an alternate universe.
Yeah.
All right.
Next question, please. What would Pastor Nate do if he got lost on a nature hike? A, make camp wherever he was. B, look for the path. Or C, sit down and cry. I think there's an obvious answer. Honestly, I don't know what I would do. Probably do a mixture of all three in a random order. All right, next question. What would Pastor Nate do if he could choose a pet? A, goblin shark. B, giant fruit bat. Or C, platypus.
What size tank would I need for the goblin shark?
Probably a pretty big one. It is a shark. No, they're big and they're hideous. They're disgusting. Look up a picture. It's disgusting.
Can you teach any of them? Can you teach any of them like tricks?
Maybe the platypus. You could do spin in circles. Ah, yeah.
Who?
Perry the platypus.
What's a Phineas and Ferb?
It's a show. All right. Next question. What would Pastor Nate do if he needed help understanding a Bible passage? A, ask Google. B, ask Pastor Terry what Pastor Matthew would do. Or C, grab a snack and figure it out tomorrow.
Oh, man.
I mean, I would probably ask Google. Next and last question, I'm pretty sure. How would Pastor Nate pronounce just because? A, Juzbek. B, just because. Or C, simplemente porque. I don't know if I spelled that right, or said that right. I don't speak Spanish, so probably butchered the pronunciation.
There's some insider information in that one. I know you didn't write that one.
Maybe.
Definitely didn't write that one.
Maybe.
All right, I got my answers.
All right. Well, so everybody switch papers with somebody next to them real quick. And then, do you need the mic to
Yeah, I think
answer?
I'll yeah, but you can read the question and then I'll.
Okay. Blue.
Check.
All right. Well, let's go through the questions again.
I got my boots on for that question.
All right. What did you pick for question one?
Number one, what would Pastor Nate do if a dog ate his sermon notes Saturday night? Well, the easy answer is I would print them off of my computer. But since that isn't there, I put number A. Number A. Refuse and reuse an old sermon. I definitely would not call Pastor Matthew in to do that. He'd never let me live it down. So A is the correct answer. A.
All right. Let's go to question
Number
two.
A.
For the children ministry is in crisis, how would Pastor Nate help?
Well, really the one I have the most experience with is probably Roman numeral A. Change diapers.
Really? I would pick C.
I mean, they're all gross and disgusting, but at least with the snotty noses, I might get sick, and I don't want to get sick.
Yeah, but that's just wiping the nose.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why I'm out.
All right, question
By the way,
3.
that's totally sexist. That men can't change diapers in the children's ministry. Guys, who's with me?
I mean,
right?
I don't like changing diapers.
Sexist. We need changes. All right.
All right, question 3. Who is Pastor Nate most likely to tell an embarrassing story about in a sermon?
Okay, well, I have the most embarrassing stories about Shannon, but she wouldn't let me tell them. I have lots of embarrassing stories about Aiden, but he would be really mad at me. So B is the answer. Nathan would actually somewhat let me tell an embarrassing story. Well, I'll tell you personally some embarrassing stories, but not from the pulpit. So the answer is B, Nathan.
All right. Let's go to question 4 now. Pastor Nate tells an embarrassing story about Shannon in a sermon. Does he?
Yeah, first A, then B, and then followed by C.
All of them?
All of the above is not an option, so I put down... I think, you know what, I would say with this one, I would say everybody gets this one correct. Because it's all three. It's all three. I put C down, but I think it's all three.
Okay. All right, next question. Pastor Nate loses a bet and has to wear a jersey to an Eagles game. Which one did you choose?
This one's simple. Gigi, I'm sorry to tell you, it would definitely not be Cowboys. It would be Steelers. See, Steelers. I have the least animus in my soul over the Steelers. Go Birds. All right.
All right, next question. If the pastor gig doesn't work out, which job did you choose?
Yeah, well, I'm not good enough to do A. C, I don't know what that's about. That creeps me out. So B, I would be a pet food tester.
You would eat pet food?
I don't know how, I'm like, I can water ski, but I can't instruct anyone. No, pet food tester does not necessarily mean pet food taster. A tester.
I mean, I'm sure it's in the job description.
No, a tester is that you test it. On animals. Which animal likes which pet food? Testing it. Yes, tester, not taster.
Next
question. It does
question.
not say taster.
All right, what would Pastor Nate do if he got lost on a nature hike?
Yeah, I mean, the easy answer to that is B. You look for the path.
All right.
With your compass and your GPS on your phone.
What if you lost your backpack that had all that?
Well, then I might sit down and cry. But the answer is B.
All right.
B.
Next question.
You look for the path.
What would Pastor Nate do if he chose a pet?
Okay,
Which one?
Well, the goblin shark, as exciting as that seems, would be a massive tank. I think the platypus would be pretty cool. I feel like I could handle a platypus.
They're weird animals.
What?
Platypuses are weird animals.
Yeah, I know. They're very
they're
strange.
just a bat that's big.
I feel like a platypus would actually play a little bit.
Maybe.
They might actually play.
All right, next question. All right, what would Pastor Nate do if he needed help understanding a Bible passage?
Yeah, not B at all. I'd probably do what most of you do. You might be surprised, but I do ask Google. I do. On certain things,
Google
I ask
knows
Google,
everything.
and then I look up different links and stuff. So it's legit. You just got to be discerning which link you click on, but yeah, ask Google.
Yeah, Google knows a lot.
For sure.
All right, next question. How would Pastor Nate pronounce just because?
Simplemente porque? No, the actual answer is B, just because. Just because.
All right.
That's how you say it.
All right. Get your paper back, and let's see who got the most questions correct. I don't know.
Who knows me most?
All right. So, everybody, stand up if you got 3 or more questions correct. Oh, that's a lot. All right. Keep standing if you got 5 or more questions right. Well, a lot of people got questions right. Keep standing if you got 7 questions correct. Oh.
Nathan, I can't believe you don't know your own father.
Keep standing if you got 8 questions correct.
Oh, Aiden knows is that Shannon doesn't know her own husband. Oh, my word.
Did anybody get 9 questions? All right, stand up if you had 8.
We need like oh, okay. I didn't know you were going to have a tiebreaker question.
Do you guys want to come get a lollipop?
Come get your lollipops.
Oh, yeah. And you got a shirt.
I got a shirt?
Yes.
Just because. I like this.
Thanks.
I will wear this. Nice, and it even fits me. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. That was awesome. That was
Thanks
fun.
for playing.